Yo, the esteemed honor has been passed back to me. So everybody in the building, I need each and every one of you to raise the volume and make some noise for B.o.B.
Hello, my name is Benton Thompson IV, and I am a sophomore at Cristo Rey Atlanta Jesuit High School. My unsung hero is Bobby Ray Simmons Jr., most commonly known as B.o.B.
You may not know my name, but by the time I leave, you'll remember the B to the O to the B. But it was just a dream, just a moment.
Bobby Ray Simmons Jr. was born in Winston-Salem, North Carolina on November 15, 1988. He was raised in Decatur, Georgia at the age of 2. Throughout middle school, Bobby Ray would write himself notes about his feelings and some of the things that he was going through, which eventually turned into rap. Also throughout middle school and continuing on to high school, Bobby Ray played the trumpet. Bobby Ray attended Columbia High School.
My name is Bob, and I don't have a job. I don't know why I say these things, but it's the reason why I sing my song. It's why I sing my song. I don't know why I say these things, but it's the reason why I sing my song. It's why I sing my song.
After discovering his talent of rapping and his love for music, Bobby Ray decided that he wanted to pursue a musical career.
B.o.B. as a student for me was a minimum B student, had much more potential and very creative, but I must say that his focus when he was with me was on his upcoming career.
Because he was so different than the average Joe, let's say, in our high school. Most of the rappers kind of sounded the same, which was what you would hear on the radio at the time. T.I., Young Jeezy, that gangster, hardcore gangster rap, and he was completely different.
At the age of 14, B.o.B. sold his first self-produced beat to City, a former Slip and Slide recording artist, titled I'm the Cookie Man. In high school, Bobby Ray formed a rap group with some of his peers called The Clinic. They called themselves The Clinic because they were supposed to be the so-called doctors of hip-hop who would save the people from the quote-unquote garbage rap that was being produced. While in high school, Bobby Ray played the guitar and rapped to the songs that he created at his talent shows, and he also created beats. In 2006, because he was underage, Bobby Ray's mentor, B. Rich, helped sneak him into Club Crucial, owned by Atlanta-based rapper T.I.
Alright, 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 alright. I am walking along a very cold road, and wherever it ends and where it begins, I do not know. But I've noticed that it keeps rolling and it'll take you anywhere, no matter where you go.
There he performed a self-produced song titled Cloud 9. Little did he know, producer and industry veteran TJ Chapman and CEO of TJ's DJs would be there watching him perform. After seeing B.o.B. perform and listening to him that night, TJ Chapman agreed to co-manage B.o.B., which only a month later led to his signing with Rebel Rock. Once he signed with Atlantic, he released his first hit single, Haters Everywhere We Go, which ranked number 5 on the US Billboard. After releasing 4 mixtapes and 2 extended plays in the years of 2007 to 2008, B.o.B. had gained enough popularity to tour. In 2009, B.o.B. collaborated with Kid Cudi and Asher Roth for the Great Hangover concert tour. In 2010, B.o.B. released his mixtape, May 25th, which contains songs like Gladiators featuring J. Cole and Nothing on You featuring Bruno Mars.
Beautiful girls.
As soon as Nothing on You was released, B.o.B became more popular amongst the people, and his career skyrocketed from there on forward. Not long after releasing Nothing on You, B.o.B teamed up with lead singer from Paramore, Hayley Williams, and released a record titled Airplanes, which added to his popularity. B.o.B has been nominated for 13 BET Awards and 6 Grammys. He has won the Soul Train Music Awards for Song of the Year and the Teen Choice Awards for Music Hookup. In fact, he even caught the attention of our president. B.o.B received a personal invitation from President Barack Obama to perform at National Gen 44 Summit Kickoff concert in September 2010.
I never thought that the president will want me to come perform at at multiple events. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that's definitely a shocker.
Eventually, all the glitz and glamour got to him, and he began to change the content of his music from talking about being himself, his lifestyle, and his come-up, to going to things such as having lots of money and buying expensive things and parties.
It's just so many women, it's just so many chains, it's just so many watches, it's just too many things I want.
He began to realize that he had gone off course and became very vocal about it in his music. He realized that he had bitten off more than he could chew, and the allure of fame had betrayed him and shown its true colors, leaving him to contemplate about what happened.
Had it all and never knew, 'cause nobody told me.
He got so caught up in the so-called high life because growing up, he was underprivileged and he lacked things such as new clothing, money, and electricity.
We are the have-nots who never had nothing.
A house where it really wasn't finished. It was just kind of like a shack, pretty much. Like I'm talking about like no walls.
But learn to make something out of never having nothing at all. It's not about the money, money, money.
From that point on, he began to share his newly learned knowledge with his fans. In 2011, B.o.B collaborated with Jessie J on a record titled Price Tag in order to relate to his fans that being famous isn't everything. Because at the end of the day, whatever void you were trying to fill with riches will still be there, because only you can fill that void. He began to address the music being targeted towards the African American community and how the media has influenced the language, culture, and lifestyle of the African American people.
I need to just get real for a second, y'all. Just bear with me.
As an up-and-coming artist, B.o.B wrote about whatever it was that he wanted to, but once he signed with the label, he was persuaded to do otherwise.
Cops riding around tossing in the slammer. Tell me what's wrong, I could really use some answers.
Even though he knows that his publicists will be upset that he is producing music about how corrupt the government is and how they are always watching and listening in on the conversations of civilians, B.o.B continues to defy conformity and to provide insight to his fans on what he is experiencing.
B.o.B played the guitar. B.o.B played the guitar.
B.o.B began to play his guitar more often in his current music, just as he did in his earlier career. B.o.B always stresses the point that without his fans, he would not be where he is today. So he creates YouTube videos and Instagram videos to show his fans a glimpse of his life. As a huge fan of B.o.B, I really appreciate him doing this, because not only do I get to learn about his life through his music, I get to actually witness that through videos.
But but you can't see past my shade, past my shade, past my shade. That's right. And you can't see past my shade, past my shade, past my shade. And you can't see past my shade.
After experiencing deprivation of promotional services for his album and new projects, B.o.B decided to create his own label, which he planned to call Ham Squad, but he eventually decided to name it Label No Genre after his mixtape that he released in 2010, No Genre. B.o.B recruited 5 artists for his label: Jake Lambo, Lil Z, Scotty ATL, Jacquay Beats, and London J. Since then, he has released a mixtape featuring each member of his label titled No Genre The Label, and a mixtape featuring 2 of his artists, Scotty ATL and London J, titled NASA. Even though he has to manage his artists, B.o.B still manages to find the time to promote his own projects. On August 14, 2015, B.o.B released his album Psychedelic Thoughts, which he says he created to give his fans some music from Bobby Ray. He has released 2 EPs within the course of about a month and a half. The first project he released on December 4, 2015 was titled Water. The acronym WATER denotes the statement, "We are the enemy, really."
Yeah, my creator, my creator, my creator, my creator, my creator.
In Water, he discusses his desire to have a purpose in life and his disbelief concerning newly found research by NASA. Most recently, on January 18, 2016, B.o.B released his second EP titled Fire.
Critical thinking, a sea of souls selling out, but this ship is sinking, flooded with watered down lyrics with subliminal meanings. To wake up another day, Lord, give me your reason.
The acronym FIRE denoting the statement, "False idols ruined egos," which talks about how corrupt the government is and the so-called lies being told to the American people. I sense that he has a possible element thing brewing for his up-and-coming mixtapes.
Yes, I feel the end is close.
B.o.B has toured all over the world, inspiring fans. B.o.B continues to inspire me by giving me a breath of fresh air each time he releases a new project. Because with B.o.B, you never know what to expect, but you know whatever it is that B.o.B promotes, it is extraordinary.
Dressed up for stages and faces and similar clothes, and always I'm venting and always inventing a song.
He didn't put himself on others. He simply tried to show who he was, and then if they accepted that, that was good.
And always ascending, drifting into the unknown. I wonder if we are living a show. So tell me, I gotta know. If I were to be honest and bold, would I be a hero? 'Cause if you could see the colors that glow inside my soul, oh, if I were to bleed, my blood would flow, a violet but bright out. Wow. Communication is so amazing when shown. Ooh. As we awaken Yeah, nigga got swag on fleek. Thumbing through the money all week. Saw the cash and she got geek. On fleek. Fleek. On fleek.